Hey everyone, it's Chris from Smithy Fitness. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you. While I think of it, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. That helps the channel a lot. So today I want to talk about testosterone and how important it is to us guys. It's like rocket fuel. And the higher your T levels, the better your level of life, your adventurousness, your energy, your dynamic power, it all maximizes with the T. And on the other side of it, if your testosterone's low, then you're gonna be listless and maybe depressed. So it's something we really need to pay attention to, especially as we get older. So I'm gonna talk about 5 ways to increase your T. First way is to eat lots of eggs and meat, preferably organic and preferably grass-fed. Huge correlation between meat eating and production of T. Second thing, you need to lift heavy. So I recommend the 4 lifts, the 4 big lifts, which is deadlifts, squats, shoulder press, and bench press. You need to do those, and you need to go heavy. So sets of 5, sets of 3, sets of 1. That's what we're looking for. Also, farmer's carries with heavy weights, which is what these are. It's a 28 and a 24 I've got here. So I'm doing hills today in my bare feet, which is great. The ground has been so dry and so hard for the last, I don't know, 2 months. It's been really hard to go barefoot, but this feels great. So I've got that going. You do 20 push-ups at the top of the hill, but I'm gonna do with a really narrow grip or narrow width to really try to hit the triceps and to get full range of motion. So something like this. Okay, all right, so the next 3 ways I call the 3 S's. The first S is sleep. The bigger your sleep, the bigger your T. So I really recommend, it's got to be a very, very high priority to get your sleep at least 8 or 9 hours if you can. Now, us older guys have more trouble sleeping, so just make sure that you get to bed in good time, and if part of it you're just lying there, well, at least you're resting. Sleep really important. Second is sunshine. So vitamin D, there's an enormous correlation between vitamin D and testosterone levels. So the greater your D, the greater your T. Getting sunshine is the best way to get your vitamin D, but if you have to supplement with pills, then do it. But in the summer, maximize your time outside. Let's really use it to our advantage. And the last way is supplementation. So when I say supplementation, I don't mean TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. I'm really talking about boron, brewer's yeast. Now boron in particular, which you can get through borax, and I'll put a video below, or a link to a video below, so you can see how I drink my protein drinks with the boron and brewer's yeast in it. But boron has been proven to increase testosterone dramatically. It's a huge thing, and we don't really hear anything about it. Boron is super cheap, and it's just not of great interest to the fitness, or I should say to the supplement community, the businesses. So boron is huge. Brewer's yeast, the same idea, not quite as dramatic, but it'll definitely help you build muscle. I'm trying to do all of this naturally without any TRT. I might have to do TRT when I'm 70 or 75, but I want to wait as long as possible. And so far, so good, man. Okay, so that's your 5 ways. And in the next segment, we'll talk about 4 or 5 things that decrease your testosterone. All right, guys. Top of the hill, I was doing the narrow grip push-ups, or the narrow width push-ups. At the bottom of the hill, I'm going to do some jumping squats. So these are really dynamic. I want to get a full squat and then up. that's 8. That makes 1 round. I'll do 4 or 5 rounds today, and we'll get some really good work done. Let's talk about 4 things that you might be doing that would decrease your testosterone. So 4 things to avoid. First of all, refined carbs. So pastas, white bread, that sort of thing. What happens is it spikes your insulin, and if your insulin is spiked, it inhibits testosterone growth. So we really want to stay away from the refined carbs. Alcohol. So beer in particular is estrogenic. The hops in it are actually used for women to help build up their estrogen. So imagine what it does to us. Now look, beer is enjoyable. I still drink some beer, but I only have 1 or 2 a week maybe, and that's about it. Otherwise it's vodka, soda, that sort of thing. Any soy products. So reason or thing to avoid number 3 is soy products. Also estrogenic. Hate to say it, wish they weren't, but they are. So avoid the edamames, avoid the tofus, stay with your meat and eggs. And number 4 is sugar. So even 75 grams of sugar, which really isn't very much, will decrease your testosterone production by 25%. So sugar is evil in so many ways, guys. Avoid it as best you can. Testosterone is our rocket fuel, and it has to be respected. And we have to build it as best we can, both through the building blocks and reducing the things that bring our T down. So now that's another workout done. That was 5 rounds with the kettlebells, the heavy bells today. And then just finishing with some curls. I'll do 20 or 25 reps and just try to get a pump in the arms. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember, subscribe and like, and share with, you know, anybody else who's in their 50s or 60s or 40s who are looking to get moving again with a fitness program. Because we are not old, guys. We're really just getting into it now, and we can really make some progress. All right, good to see you, and I'll see you in the next one.